is the Simpit. I'm your host, Shaun Cole, but the real star of today's show is the 90s DTM Revival Series on sim racing systems that we are now kicking off a new season officially. Tonight is our first official practice. Practice has been open all week already, but this is my first official practice, so this is us getting down to business and getting ready. And before I get out on track, I'm just going to do a real quick plug for our series, but if you're watching this video and you're looking for some good racing on Assetto Corsa with a good group of guys, you're going to want to check out Sim Racing System. It's a great matchmaking system, making it very easy for people to race in a series-type environment, a league-type environment, including points, accountability, all that good stuff that goes along with that kind of environment, and not having to have anybody administering it. It's all automated. It's all happening every day of the week at Sim Racing System, including our series. Again, the 90s DTM Revival Series. Sorry for my probably way too beaten-to-death name, but I couldn't think of anything better on short notice. So we are here for our first practice of the season. We are at Mugello, and we are running in the Alpha Romeo, the Mercedes, and the BMW. And it should be a very fun season. There is a difference in overall performance between the three cars. It seems like the Alpha is the front runner, but coming off the Mercedes, I mean the McLaren from last season, I don't know if I'll necessarily be fast or slow in this car. So for right now, I feel fine in the Alpha, but if I find that I'm doing too well, I might step back. Also, I think there are going to be a lot of Alfa Romeos in the series, and if that's the case, I might bow out and go to a different car just for the fun of being the guy in the other make. So, as I mentioned, we are at Mugello, and thank you, Stat King, for our wonderful graphics here telling you all about the Mugello circuit. And this season, we did try to pick some tracks that are a little off the beaten path instead of the ones that we seem to run season after season or in just about every series. So Mugello is a circuit that I don't know how many races I can say I've done at Mugello. A handful. I can't say I've never been here before. I am wearing my new kicks. Here they are, just for you to see. Absolutely thank you, John Hill, for the great shoes. Perfect addition to the Simpit. So, the other thing is, as much as I want to get great at setup and everything, tonight is our first chance to really get a handle on the balance of this car. We'll make some setups. I'm more focused right now. My main thing going out, and this is just my advice, words of wisdom to anybody. Yeah, I'll probably go download a setup just to not have to think about it. But I really want to be sensitive to a few things right now. I really have to get a handle on the corner speed of this corner. What's its lateral traction? I have to get a real grip on threshold braking, trail braking. How does the car turn in under trail braking? Can you trail brake it, or does it require mostly straight line braking? Tonight's goal is to find out the behavior of the car as much as I can. Setup's going to go a long way, but really learning this car and coming away from that McLaren last season, getting it to where we're driving this car the way it wants to be driven. If there's one thing I've learned in the last month, doing Daytona races in so many different cars, if you think back, I did it in a Mustang, I did it in an Audi, and then I did it in a Daytona prototype. So that's three distinctly different handling cars, and driving the exact same track for multiple hours really showed me the difference and how much different you had to drive one from another. So I expect to see that kind of change here with the Alpha. Anyway, let's get out on track. Also, if you are looking to join the series, I have all the information you need below in the description of the show. So just look down. You'll see a link there to Sim Racing System. I also have a link to my favorite apps, the add-ons, the third-party extensions to Assetto Corsa that I like to run when I'm racing. So, first things first, we're going to get in the car. Next thing, I think I did get a setup, but let's see who else has put one out there. So, we're going to go ahead and look for a setup real quick. I'm going to put it to the screen that'll allow me to put the setup right there in front. And Doug Hawley has put a setup. Let's go with Doug's. Thank you, Doug. And now we can go back to screen number 1. That worked out. And now hit escape, and let's load that setup real quick. There we go. And now we can do some driving. So again, I'm going to be sensing. The other thing I want to try to figure out, and it's a little harder to figure out, is the power band. When to shift? When is it best to shift in this car? Oh, wouldn't you know it, I have no steering wheel. Bear with me. Actually, you know what? It won't be calibrated right. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. I didn't wake up my wheel before I got in here. We're going to have to restart. Oh! Super Pro, Shaun. Super Pro. My wheel's not saying hello. Hello? Where's my wheel? Where is my wheel? Ah! This is killing me. Now I'm knocking over my Hot Wheels. Ah, there it is. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Stu? I'll look into that. Scott, it's okay. I feel worse for you guys than for me, that's for sure. Alright, bear with me. I'll get us in here in one moment. I'm going to bring up this real quick. If anyone can guess why I brought that up, I'll be impressed. Okay, here we go. We're loading. Sorry about that, you guys. Nothing like technical difficulties on a live stream. Alright. There we go. Let me just get my chat back up and we'll be underway. Oh, and I gotta take the screen down. Sorry. You guys can also give me your thoughts and input just in case this is a new car. So hopefully we will have a good audio mix. Alright. Alpha Romeo. The joys of live. I agree. It'll make you sweat. Definitely a hint of understeer on entry, it seems. Whoa. Okay, you can lock up the brakes if you press too hard. Crew Chief is the other one. I'll look into it, Stu. Alright, gonna brake at the 100 mark. Ooh, gonna have to brake a little harder. I don't think I have to brake earlier. A little less understeer, it seems, and then out of the corner I can get on it sooner. It seems to be finding grip mid-corner. A lot of sliding on entry. Then it catches and seems to get a lot of grip. Never really made apex there, did I? Ah. I might turn some off. Oh, a little late. No, we're gonna hold. We're gonna hold. I don't know about second gear there. Curbing throws the car around a bit. Alright, first lap. Oh, a little early. Hey, Max. You can't see the driver list? 2:04. We're 4 seconds off the pace. Alright, I might need to brake a little bit harder because we got a lot of brake lock up, but I still haven't really gotten the pressure down. Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, our first wrecked Alpha. Hi, buddy. Way easier to drive than the McLaren. What do you mean you can't see the driver list? Let me check that out. Is that not the driver list right there? Alright, I didn't learn much. All the way back to 7th now. Gotta find that braking point. That's gonna be critical. I think the car likes a little heavy on the trail braking, actually. Keep that nose getting grip on entry. Later, puppies. Oh, way too hot. Way too hot. Not a lot to use for a braking indicator on that. Oh, no, 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 idiot! '90s, perfect. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, look at that. We got some power. Ah, too much. Slow it down just a little more for entry on that one. Not a lot of indicators on this track. Yeah, I'm a bit off the pace right now. Still wiggling the car around a lot. Not really getting the feel just yet. We gotta smooth it out. Wait. Come on, car. Go, go, go. We gotta drop 4 seconds. 3 seconds. How's that? Went in a little early. That's okay here. Turn. My wheel might be a little too strong right now. All right, big improvement. Yeah, I agree. I am pushing just a little too, carrying a little too much entry speed. I am using Leo Bodmer wheel. Early. Ah, come on. Still learning stuff. Ah, early. Except for on this one. There we go. Body English. Oh, awesome, Stu. Too much shifting. I carry fourth through all of there, probably. I don't need to downshift to third here. I just need to get on the gas at the right moment. Don't trash me. Didn't slow it down enough. late. Early. Oh, shoot. Ah. Come on. Crap. Ah, son of a, you know what? Son of a crapper! Early. Yes, Tom. A little bit. Am I leaning? That worked out. Hey, Moses. Missed our pit. Okay. Ah, the field gloves. Nice. Alright. Car feels like it can definitely use a little more front end grip, perhaps. Someone's sending me a text. I didn't hear us run out of gear, but we haven't been in the draft. We're at 23 PSI on mediums, just so you know. Fuel's at 30, so we're a little light, a little more than I'd run for qualifying, a little less than I would run for the race. Minus 2.9 camber in the front. I need gloves because I'm making my suede wheel nasty. Very funny, Scott. I don't know. I wonder what we can get away with on softs. We weren't overheating those. We're very soft on our bump and rebound all the way around. Power and coast are very light. Brake bias is only at 78, brake power 100. I'm going to go to 95 so we can hit a little more hard on the pedal. And I'm going to soften the front, just one more click, and see how this drives. Yeah, I was thinking about the front downforce. I wonder how much speed we'll lose versus getting just more grip. I might not need to soften the front. I'm going to grab a sip of coffee real quick before I go out. Also, before I go out, I think I'm going to turn my force feedback down just a hair. What I'm finding about the force feedback on this car is it's very light at center and very heavy in the corner. Okay. Broken, that's funny. JF, it's a little squirrely at speed on the straights. I think I will have better luck on softs after I get fully used to the car. That out of the corner oversteer that's really weird. A little unsettling. Apex. Apex. Almost. Oh, look at Joa just flying. There are two servers, one open and one passworded. The passworded one is for the patron crowd, because the other one tends to fill up on stream nights. Other nights it's not a big deal, but on stream nights, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Whoa, I forgot about braking. Don't hurt the car, and you did, idiot. Ah! But there are two servers, so yeah, if you want to practice, get out there. We have two servers running, one with and without password, all the same settings. The passworded server has all the series car paints on them, which is another reason why on stream nights it's a good idea to be there, for me. I would like to follow Joa around. Thank you, JF. Alright, we have to find some time, guys. Keep our head down, eyes focused. Hit our marks. Still haven't found all our marks, by the way. Coming a little early on that one, but see, I'm forced to, or I swing wide. I gotta slow it down just a hair more. Kind of doing the same thing here for a different reason. Slow it down, better angle, get on the gas before it gets all of its grip. I'm okay with this corner for the most part. Still haven't decided on the gear of choice there. It seems like I can whip it around a little more in third. Oh, late. That'll be alright. When I drove the Audi 90 all-wheel drive, the car was really happy when you could get back to just a hair of throttle. Golf shoes. Come on. Not making any time, but I'm not driving better. No, late. Come on, Cole. I am running Ricmo Tech Real Gear Pro pedals. Oh no! Might as well use the four-wheel drive, huh? Oh, early. Late. Gave up all the time we'd made up. Yeah, Ando, I know. I agree. Yeah, I do like these pedals. Early. Ah, come on, dummy. Greedy. Thank you, Broken. I've been playing, you know, over time we've kind of evolved. Ah. Ah, late on the gas. Look at Brandon wiggle around. Oh, Joe went to the inside. I didn't give him enough room. Whoops. Oh, that was fun. Felt better. At that point, I was starting to slow it down a little bit more. I don't know. I think the front wing was working nice. The rear end is still stepping out in a weird way. I like having it be able to slip out of the corner. It's that on entry, the rear end seems to come around just a little bit, and then I gotta kind of play the catch game. And that's me overdriving the car right now. So I still got to, and it's just so hard to get your brain to just slow it down just a little bit more, because you feel like you're going to watch that optimal time start dropping. And it's like, the reality is, and I was starting to see it in the final corner, and I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but if I broke a little bit early and got off the brake a little early, I could actually carry like 10 miles an hour more into the final corner. And I could even go a little wider, come in sharper. I could be doing that just a little bit more all over the track. Rear needs more camber, bump, and wing. My only concern about the wing is that I'm already starting to fight a little bit of oversteer. Who's that? We need our photo op, but I think I'm going to do that after the stream. I'm going to have to get a couple of good photos of the team cars so that we can use them for graphics for the show. This is my first opportunity to get good paint jobs, good view of everybody's cars. I am literally, it's in overtime, so I'm waiting on it to recycle. We are at the 1 hour mark, which is typically when I would bring a stream to an end. And in fact, I might just as well do that because we are at the end. I want to have a photo op. And I will do some more driving between now and the beginning of the race, especially with this being the beginning of the season. What I'd like to do, let's see, where are we lap time-wise? So, Doug Hawley just got in ahead of me, 2:02.52. I would like to see us down into that lap time of what Joe is running, with a 2:01.4. I think that's realistic. The biggest difference is, John Doe asked the difference in feeling between these pedals, the Ricmotech and the Fanatic. The ultimate performance is nearly identical. Oh, no worries, Joa. Hold on. as I was saying, so, you know, Fanatic pedals are great, and I can't knock them, and I race on them all the time. And once I get used to them, I'm not even for a moment feel like I'm being deprived of anything. That's my honest truth on Fanatic pedals. These pedals allow me a touch more consistency. Not a better lap time, but more consistency. And the reason I say it is, number one, the gas pedal has adjustable throw. And that allows me to get it to where I have a lot of throw to work with if I want. Gives me a lot of control, even though I'm not using it well here tonight, to get me more accustomed to the car, and you'll see me rolling the throttle on much easier. Same thing goes on the brake, not so much on the distance, but on the way the pressure works. There's something about the way this squish on this works that, number one, feels very natural because it's a hydraulic system. And number two, just the way it progresses is very nice. And it gives me really consistent braking. And I think that if there's one area in sim racing that I seem to do very well at, it's under braking. I tend to be able to out-brake people just a little bit. But a lot of time that's because I push it too deep into the corner. And I'm probably making myself over-brake. So, any other questions? Any questions about joining us with this series? I'd love to have you guys race with us. That's my number one objective. When I'm doing these shows, it's hopefully making you guys faster. Maybe you learn something from what I'm doing right or what I'm doing wrong. And at the same time, it's hopefully encouraging you guys to get out here and race with us. So if you look at the link in the description of the show, I do have everything you need to get up and going. I'm going to have to look into some other things like the AC Content Manager and the Virtual Crew Chief, things like that. I'll look into some of those options as well. But right now, at this point, if you want to join us, all you have to do is go to simracingsystem.com, sign up for a free membership there, and then you can join any of the racing series going on. They have racing every day of the week. It's really awesome. So please go check them out and do that. And we will be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m., same time we started this stream here today, for the first race of the season. And I think it's going to be a great one. This is going to be a great series and season, I can tell already. And if you want to win, I'm not wearing it, if you want to win a Simpit t-shirt, all you have to do is score points, show up for one race each week of the 6-week series, and you can be eligible to win a Simpit t-shirt. That's open to everybody. So, hope you enjoyed the stream, hope you guys learned something today, and hopefully you'll be out here tomorrow to join us for the race as well. Be even better if you're on the track than if you're just watching. This is the Simpit. I'm Shaun Cole, and I'll see you on the track.